Well, it's just as we feared. The chaos in Iran has been put to the side. The U.S. has effectively said we are not going to get involved in Iran. And now what happens? The U.S. is back involved in our affairs in Gaza. What else is new? U.S. official, Gaza is our way or the highway. U.S. President Donald Trump's advisors reject criticism of Board of Peace. Says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu must make a choice. Axios reports. Let's share the screen. Let's get into it. A really incredible story. Very, very upsetting, but more of the same. More of the same from our American allies. Let's take a look. U.S. President Donald Trump's advisors have rejected Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's statements regarding the second phase of the Gaza ceasefire plan, Axios reports. The U.S. has rejected it. They've rejected the statements of the Prime Minister of the State of Israel. What gives them the authority to do this? I have absolutely no idea. A senior U.S. official told Axios, quote, "This is our show, not his show," referring to Netanyahu. This is what happens. We've had this discussion many times over, and the tenor of it has typically been, well, Israel, we can't be dependent on other countries, which is an obvious statement. Everyone agrees to that, but that's not the interesting point. This is the country that we are dependent on. This country that comes in and says, this is our show, we'll do whatever we want in Gaza. Excuse me? How does no one in Israel stand up and say, where do you people get the nerve to even talk like this? This is your show? If this is your show, let us know where to send the Gazans in the United States. We will get them on the first plane and fly them to the United States. If you don't want them, then it's not your show and it's not your business. What is this? What is even going on here? We managed to do things in Gaza in recent months no one thought was possible. Like what? Can someone ask these idiots, the senior U.S. official, what exactly were you able to accomplish in the last few months? What? What? You brought back some of our hostages? Congratulations. And then what? So Hamas can rearm and come in and murder a few thousand more Israelis and take a few more hundred Israeli citizens hostage? That's what you've accomplished? We've done more than was possible. Can someone tell these people to get lost? Can someone tell these people to go to hell? I mean, besides for me, of course. The official said, stressed, if he wants us to deal with Gaza, it will have to be our way. You know what? Can someone say, don't deal with Gaza? There is the door, get out and never come back. Consider this point. We have a relationship with the United States, and we have costs like we see here. Arrogant, bloviating imbeciles tell us about how we have to deal in Gaza, that they have been doing this since day one, even worse than Joe Biden. Let's put that out there, worse than Joe Biden. Everyone said, oh my God, it was so bad under Joe Biden. This is worse. This is far worse than Joe Biden. But the U.S. can't even topple the Ayatollah. They can't. Can the U.S. actually do anything that benefits Israel? Do they actually do anything except for run their mouth? What is it that the U.S. does for us? What? What, except for tell us how we have to treat the Gazans nicer, how we have to make for the Gazans a future and build up Gaza? What is it that we get from the United States? What? $3.8 billion? Oh, should we pull up the story that Netanyahu said he wants to phase out the aid and Donald Trump says he doesn't think that's a good idea? Should we pull that up? We could pull that up. We could pull that up. But what is it that we get? Oh, is the U.S. going to go in and bomb the Ayatollah and destroy the regime? No. He's going to sit there and say, oh, we have peace now. We have peace now with the Ayatollah. Oh, and we need peace in Gaza. I mean, this fat, bloviating moron, Donald Trump. Him and his officials. Who wants these people? Who's interested in these people? Okay, here, should we share this? Let's see if we can share this one. Just real quickly for all the people. Oh, the U.S. gives Israel money. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. President Trump has pushed back on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's proposal to phase out U.S. military aid over the next 10 years, calling the idea perplexing and questioning whether ending the current $3.8 billion annual support would benefit either country. Well, it'll benefit us by telling you people to go to hell and get the hell out of our business. That'll certainly benefit us. It won't benefit you because then you won't be able to harass us nonstop and get us to buy weapons from your shitty, failing military companies, defense contracting companies. Yeah. That only exist because you can twist the arm of countries like Israel to force them to buy weapons from your shitty American companies, which, by the way, is going to come to an end soon enough. And we will see their stock prices plummet as not just Israel, but other countries say, you know what, we don't want to buy your shitty weapons. We make the best weapons. Do you, though? Do you really? No. The answer is you don't. You don't. You force countries to buy your shitty weapons, right? Let's see. Our way or the highway? Our way or the highway? And the Americans are, like Trump said, he's perplexed that the Israelis want nothing to do with the Americans. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What? What? And the arrogance with which they speak. Let him focus on Iran and let us deal with Gaza. We're not going to argue with him. He will do his politics and we will keep moving forward with our plan. He can't really go against us. Have Jews and Zionists and Israelis seen enough from these arrogant, low IQ, buffoonish Americans? Have they seen enough? I've seen enough. I've seen enough. They'll say, well, what's Israel First really about? I said, free from foreign influence. And when I say foreign influence, I mean America. That's what I mean. We are done with the Americans. Done. Over and done. They do literally nothing except for protect our enemies. Nothing. Absolutely. We can't even count on them to basically fight the Iranians with us. We can't count on the Americans for anything. Anything. If the Americans were out of the picture, the Gazans would have already been gone. They would have been gone. The Palestinians would be gone. We'd have no more problems in Israel practically. The U.S. is doing him a favor. Listen, let me tell you something. There is going to come a political realignment in Israel that is going to see the Americans tossed right out the door. Because, everything I've known about the Americans all along now is just becoming so blatantly obvious. Nobody in Israel believes we will get this far. This far what? Can someone explain what the Americans have accomplished in Gaza? What? What? They got hostages back? You have any idea how many Muslim killers we released from jail to get those hostages back? As if the Americans did something. What? What? They fed Gazans. They got us to stop bombing Gaza. That's what they did. They didn't do it. They did something for Israel? On Thursday night, Trump announced the Board of Peace for Gaza has been created. The Board of Peace. Wow. 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 It's my great honor. Oh, it's the great. I mean, this guy is so buffoonish. It's really incredible. The greatest and most prestigious board ever assembled at any time, any place. The guy is. I can't really figure out if he's really on the Joe Biden track where he's just totally losing his mind. What is this guy even talking about? I mean, what a fool. What a fool. It's handed over to Palestinians, to Arab committees. Significant players on the board include both Turkey and Qatar. you know, here's the thing, okay? Now, we have our own plans, and our plans is to put Israel first and to kick the United States out. And we're going to start a party, and we're going to, I think, do pretty well, by the way. We're going to bring this force this conversation onto the table. But besides for that, how godless are the Americans? That's my question. I mean, really, it's a serious question. It sounds like I'm just making fun, but it's a real question. How godless are the Americans? Do they honestly think that they can do things like this to God's chosen people, which we are? I don't know. Catholics say otherwise, and Muslims say, all these other wackos say one thing or another. But the Jewish people are chosen by God. Do the Americans honestly think that they can do things like this to God's chosen people and it won't blow back on them? Is that what they think? They're all like, ooh, it's a Mossad. It's really incredible. You look online. Ooh, all of these, what is it? Tucker Carlson. You see Tucker Carlson. Oh, he's so trying to figure out these conspiracies. Who's doing these conspiracies? I said, fool. It's not, there's no cabal doing it. It's the God of Israel. It's the one who creates heaven and earth. What did you think? You thought you could do all these things to the Jewish people and God is going to sit back there and do nothing about it? Are you that ignorant of history? Are you that ignorant of basically everything? So I'm not sure what the Americans think. I don't know how they think that things like this will not hurt them. They got themselves Mamdani. They get themselves they're going to keep going down this path of self-destruction, which is what it is. They think that they can pick a fight and do these things and twist the arm of the Jewish people and it won't blow back on them. Listen, I'm not sure what you're thinking. A person that's just a total atheist, okay. But people, they say that they're God-fearing, that they read the Bible and all these things. I for the life of me, I don't understand it. But I would say all of you individually out there, just understand what's going on here. If you want to stand against the Jewish people, good luck to you. Good luck to you. And it's not us. It's God. It's God. So, and to Donald Trump and all these people, all of them. On Saturday night, the Prime Minister's office said, quote, "The announcement regarding the composition of the Gaza Executive Board, which is subordinate to the Board of Peace, was not coordinated with Israel and runs contrary to its policy." Okay. Israel should tell them, Board of Peace, go to hell. Go to hell. Any of these countries, you know what? Again, if Qatar is very interested and worried about the Gazans, let Qatar take the Gazans. Let them take the Gazans. Let Turkey take the Gazans. Let America take them. Second phase of their plan. It's just really incredible stuff, by the way. It's absolutely incredible stuff. But again, the notion that America's saying it's our show. It's your show. It's our country. It's not your show. You asked for our help. No. Israel did not ask for America's help. No, they didn't. And by the way, and let's just say that they did. So someone asks for your help, you help them, and then as a result saying, well, I helped you, therefore now I can take advantage of you. Because that's what America does, basically. You asked for, let's be frank. These are mafia tactics. That's what they are, right? A person, let's just say, they're in a tight spot. They need a loan. They can't go to the bank. The mafia loans them money. Now, all of a sudden, the mafia says, oh, you know what? We need you to store some merchandise for us. We need you to drive a truck somewhere. We need you to do all these things. Well, what's the answer? The answer is don't get involved with criminal shitbags like this. And that includes the United States. That includes the United States. Just look at these stories. It's right here. It's our way or the highway. Okay, take your highway and get the hell out of here. Take your highway and drive off a bridge. Yeah, go to Qatar and Iran with your buddies. Get lost. Because eventually it was going to come to this. It was going to come to this. It had to come to a head. The United States saying, well, we want to see this and we want to see that. We don't care what you want to see. We don't care. America. It's a never-ending saga with these guys. Netanyahu's promise he doesn't like Qatar, he doesn't like Turkey. We don't want any of these people. The Palestinian Authority, the Gazans, all of this stuff. That's all we get with the United States. That's it. That's it. We're going to have peace. We're going to have peace. Remember, the peace of America brought us the Intifada and the disengagement and October 7th and everything. Every single thing that we have in Israel was brought to us by the United States. Everything. Everything. America's there to... It's just amazing how this works. America says, oh, yeah, we're all going to stand here and shake hands with Yasser Arafat and Abu Mazen and this one and Hamas, and never ending. And then when the shit hits the fan, it's like, oh, you need our help. Oh, well, you need our help. We need your help because you twisted our arm and put us in this situation. And now we need your help. It's the mafia. That's what it is. We have no choice but to get out of it. This is and I love these people. We're going to reimagine or reset the relationship with the United States. I said there's one way to reset the relationship. Goodbye. There is the door. Have a nice life. That's it. That's the only thing we can do with the United States. Because no matter what, and again, people are not going to want to admit this. I know it's very painful for a lot of people, both American Jews and Israeli Jews. America's our greatest friend. We love America and America and America and America. Understand, the fact is that no matter what the relationship is, and no matter what the administration is, it could be Republican, it could be Democrat, they are going to constantly take advantage of us and twist our arm at our weakest point in order to help our enemies, not even to help them. None of these things help the United States, by the way. Doesn't help the United States. Gaza, why would Gaza help the United States? They do this to favor our enemies time and time and time again. And look, understand, you're either Israel first or you're Israel last. All this crap is Israel last. All of it. Oh, we're going to talk to Marco Rubio and Steve Witkoff. Like, the sleaziest, most corrupt people in the world. Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law, Kushner. Low IQ, sleazy, corrupt imbeciles who have the fortune of either being related or being close to the President of the United States. This is who we have to deal with. Go away. Get lost. Have a nice life. We don't want you. We don't want you. It's incredible that there's not one single Israeli member of Knesset, not one parliament member, that can say, we don't want the United States. We don't want them. Go away. Leave us alone. Get lost. For what, 3.8 billion? You have any idea how little that is? What is that? Yeah, maybe that was a lot in 1973, or whatever the year it was that we started with this aid, 1975. This is 2026. We have a GDP of over $500 billion and rising. The truth is that I would bet that within the next few years we're going to be getting close to $1 trillion of GDP. That's how fast Israel's not just exports, but their reputation, Israel's reputation of defense systems and things like this, selling for billions and billions of dollars at a time. Israel's GDP is going to be going through the roof soon. And it's what Trump said, right? He said, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, 3.8 billion. It's nothing. Take your 3.8 billion and jump in a lake. Who needs it? Who wants it? To deal with this crap? Oh, America will be there with us with Iran. Really? No, they won't. No, they won't. Iran was teetering on the edge. America could have wiped them off the map, and America says, no, we don't want to. So, again, they don't owe us anything, so don't. But then, from our perspective, what benefit is the U.S.? What? They stand with us at the UN. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, you know what? Well, now the thing is, again, so they give a veto. Okay, they give a veto. Congratulations. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to have a siege on Israel? Good luck. Good luck. Please. Israel's a high-tech powerhouse. You can't boycott us. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? No one could do that. Said we got to deal with this. We got to deal. And here's the problem. We could have had the Gazans moved to Yemen 2 times over, 3 times over by now. Gone. We put them on a boat and we ship them down the Suez, what would you call it? What is that? What do we call it down there? I think it's the Gulf of Suez. It's not the Sea of Suez, I know that. But regardless, we could have moved the Gazans 2 times over, 3 times over, and been done with it. We'll move them. Hell, you could have moved them to Lebanon if you wanted to. Very easy. You put them on a bus, you drive them to Lebanon. The end. What's the problem? The UN Trump wants to take care of them? Take care of them in Lebanon. Take care of them in Yemen. I don't care. No, they have to stay in Gaza, of course, so that they can stay in Gaza and you know what? And do what? Shoot missiles at Israel again. Again. Sure. Peace. Oh, we have peace. We have peace. Donald Trump and his board of peace. This is a family show, so I don't want to say what we would tell Donald Trump to do with his board of peace, but it's not something very nice. That's why we need Israel first. That's why we need Israel first. The public is sitting there and saying, what do we do? How do we get out of this? How do we get out of this American extortion scheme? Only Israel first can do that. Only Israel first can do that. If you want to be stuck forever in this vice, the U.S. has got us to crank up the vice with our head stuck in here like this. Gaza. And of course, once they deal with Gaza, Palestinian state. Sure, why not? The Palestinians. Listen, Donald Trump and his supporters have already gone to... it's interesting. We read in the Bible every Sabbath now about Pharaoh. How Pharaoh said... God says, he sends Moses and says, let my people go. And Pharaoh says, I don't recognize your God. I don't recognize him. I'm sorry. And we know how it ended for Pharaoh. Donald Trump is literally taking the United States down the path that Pharaoh took Egypt down. And if you want to know what that looks like, read the Bible and find out. It's not very good. It's a very, very bad thing. If the Americans want to follow Donald Trump down this road to self-destruction, hey, man, I can't stop you people from doing that. If that's the way you want to go, if you want to wage war against God, like I said, good luck. But for us, in Israel, America, why? Why? For what? What do we need them for? What do we need them for? Iran is a mess. All of our enemies are practically on their heels. What do we need these people for? Oh, Gaza. No, enough already from you people. We want to make Israel great. We want to make Israel strong. We want to focus our time. Let's say it like this. Benjamin Netanyahu and his people have to worry about dealing with America and the Gazans. But you know what we want to deal with? We want to deal with things like getting rid of foreign labor, raising the median salary in Israel. Not the average salary, the median salary in Israel. Getting Israelis working again, that they should have jobs in Israel. Not bringing in foreign laborers to steal their jobs. We want to get it so that Israelis can actually afford to buy real estate in Israel. We want to make life good for Israelis. We don't want to worry about the goddamn Gazans anymore. They tell us, you have to bring in IDF troops. No, we don't. We don't want lectures from these Americans anymore. We don't want it. Deal with your own failing country. America is a failing country. It's falling apart at the seams. The economy is terrible. The border is open. You got tens of millions of illegal aliens. Worry about your own problems. Stop worrying. You know, Donald Trump always wants to say, oh my God, we have to put America first. Do us all a favor and put America first. Put America first and stop worrying about the beloved Gazans, okay? The American people want you to fix their problems, not fix the problems of the Gazans, okay? I don't know why this is so hard for a single Israeli member of Knesset to deliver this message to Donald Trump, so I will do it. Donald Trump, help the American people and stop putting the Gazans first, okay? Get to it. But at least for us, we've had enough of America. This cannot go on any longer. It just simply cannot. I'd like to think that Israelis and Zionists and Jews are waking up to this. I'm not really sure. I certainly hope so. But that is definitely our top priority, America out. There is no other way. There is no other way. Oh, we'll get a better administration, and Marco Rubio will smooth it over. You know what? We've tried it. The debate is over. This has all failed. It hasn't worked. It's not working anymore. It's time to cut the relationship. The dependency. This is not dependency. What we're seeing here is straight up blackmail. That's what it is. Blackmail and extortion. If this is how America deals with its allies, then you know what? We have gone far enough. Find another sucker. Find another sucker. Find another sucker and ruin their life. Stop ruining ours. We've had enough of you people.